This is the WYBOT C2 Vision robotic pool vacuum. Let's quickly talk about what this guy looks like in my experience using it. The design is actually pretty sleek and modern, with gray as the main color and a sturdy, compact body. It's not too heavy for a robotic pool cleaner, so picking it up and moving it around is pretty easy. The first thing that got my attention when I unboxed it was just how everything was well packed, and it didn't really need any assembly at all. I literally took it out of the box, and it was ready to go after charging. From my experience, setting up the WYBOT C2 Vision couldn't be easier. I just plugged it in to charge, which took about 3 hours, and I was ready to test it out the same afternoon. The charger and a universal retrieval hook are included. I really like how the hook attaches perfectly to any standard pool pole, even my old one from years back. For those new to pool vacuums, you basically use this hook to pull the robot out from the water after each cleaning run. What makes this product stand out, at least for me, is the AI camera feature right at the front. Instead of moving around randomly like a lot of old-school pool robots, this one can actually see debris with its camera and then make decisions in real time. The vacuum literally notices big pieces of dirt or leaves at the bottom and will stop at that spot, boost its suction, and try to capture it right away. From my tests, if it misses the debris the first time, it usually circles back to give it another shot. I tried throwing a few rocks and some leaves into my pool to see how it would handle non-standard messes. It took a couple of tries to grab a smaller rock, but it actually succeeded, which impressed me. I had a few questions before testing about whether the AI Vision thing was just marketing or if it really worked. After testing, I can say it's not just hype. The vacuum actually reacts to what it sees. For anyone who isn't tech-savvy, AI, in this case, basically means the robot can analyze its environment using the camera, learn where your pool has the most debris, and optimize its cleaning path. In my opinion, this makes cleaning much more efficient, and you clearly notice the difference after a couple of cycles. Another key feature for me is the ultra-fine filtration system. There's a main filter basket that's easy to remove and clean, and then an extra fine filter you can choose to add if you want it to pick up tiny stuff like dust, sand, small algae, or pollen. I tested this out during a week when a lot of small leaves and dust fell into my pool, and the filter caught all of it. I just rinse it under some water when I'm done, dry it, and it's ready for the next use. Maintenance is basic and hassle-free in my opinion. The WYBOT C2 Vision is loaded with cleaning modes that you can choose through the app. Now, I'll be honest, I had some initial doubts about using an app for a pool vacuum. I just want it to work. I don't need a lot of fancy controls. But the app is straightforward, and you can tell the vacuum exactly what to do. Clean just the bottom, just the walls, or the entire pool. There are Turbo and Eco modes. Turbo is for deep cleaning, while Eco is gentler and uses less battery. You can also set a cleaning schedule, so it runs on its own at set times during the week. I'd recommend this for anyone who wants to just set it and forget it. It climbs the walls with no problem, goes right up to the water line, and doesn't get stuck. I do have a couple of steps and slopes in my pool, and the WYBOT managed those pretty well. There's also a smart path feature called Expert Mode in the app, where you can make the vacuum follow an S shape, a cross pattern, or even a star shape on the floor. For the walls, you get patterns like N, H, and V shapes. Honestly, as someone who just wants the pool clean and doesn't care about the shapes, I left it on auto and it did a really thorough job. The battery life is something I need to highlight. One full charge lasts around 2 hours, so even with a larger pool, I don't feel rushed or worried about it quitting halfway through. It's super quiet when it's running, so it's no problem to let it clean early in the morning or even when people are hanging out in the yard. For those worried about build quality, the WYBOT C2 Vision feels solid. The brush on the bottom is big and scrubs the waterline and floor nicely. The opening is wide enough that bigger pieces, like wet leaves or small twigs, get sucked up without clogging things. There's also a sort of rubber seal around the collection basket, so debris doesn't just float back out after being picked up. Something that's worth mentioning is durability. I came across some feedback before getting this unit, and some users had concerns about performance dropping after a few months. I haven't had this long enough to confirm that, but so far, after several cleaning cycles and testing it with all kinds of debris, it's still working as strong as day one. I'll keep an eye on it and update if anything changes. App connectivity is good for me, but a couple of times I noticed a lag when I tried to schedule cleaning through my phone. It wasn't a deal breaker, just a small hiccup. If you're not a fan of using an app, you can easily just start everything with the button on the unit itself. One press to power up, and it starts working. Let's talk pool results. My pool was loaded with leaves, dust, and a couple of stones for my test. After running the WYBOT, there was nothing left on the bottom or stuck to the walls. The water looked clear, and even those small particles that make the pool look cloudy were gone. In my opinion, it's perfect for pool owners who don't have time or patience to vacuum manually, or people who want to spend more time enjoying the pool and less time working on it. For quick review, the WYBOT C2 Vision robotic pool vacuum with AI camera absolutely delivers on its promise for high-tech, hands-off cleaning. It's easy for a beginner to set up, you don't need tools or any complicated installation, and every time I use it, my pool is spotless. The Vision-guided navigation is real, not just a sales pitch, and the wide range of cleaning modes means you can make it work however you want. If you have a busy schedule, or simply don't want to deal with pool maintenance all summer, in my opinion, you're going to love this. I'd recommend this for anyone with in-ground or above-ground pools who cares about a reliable, efficient cleaning routine. Just make sure to clean the filter basket often and charge it up after each use. In conclusion, I'm really satisfied with my experience. The WYBOT C2 Vision has saved me hours of cleaning, and my pool honestly looks better than it ever has with minimal effort. If you have questions or want to see more real-life tests, leave a comment. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more honest reviews and pool tips. Thank you for watching.